For many of you, you already know that I've been into rice business for many years. I started processing rice in 2019, and I've been doing that for many years. I've distributed rice across almost every state in Nigeria that consume rice. I've sent my product to. So I'm the one among the few persons that can tell you how you can approach this business and how much you can make. Now, for some people, you already know that when I went into rice business from as far back as 2019, I did not start with my factory. I did not even start with capital. How I started was that I discovered that, okay, people were asking for rice. You know, I'm a social media guy. So people were always complaining on Facebook, there is no rice in Nigeria. Why would the wicked government ban rice importation? This imported rice is what we have been consuming for many years. Why would they ban it? I was just listening to that, and I discovered that I'm from Benue State. And as a Benue guy, we have a lot of rice here. Rice is never our problem. So when I saw that people were complaining, they don't have rice. The rice that they have is not even good. There are stones. And I went to the rice mill. So when I went there, I discovered that the rice they were processing there was not like high quality compared to foreign, but it was stone free. The rice was chaff free. As at that time, there was still chaff, right? But there was no stones. So I said, okay. I took pictures of this rice, uploaded it on my Facebook, and boom, people started buying rice from me. Can you supply 50? Can you supply 10? Can you supply 2? We need 5. That was how I started my rice business. I used the local rice factory to produce, to buy their already processed rice, destone it, and distribute. So I'm your distribution guy. That was what I was doing. And I was making my own money from that end. So I want to help you to start your own rice from that way. Now, during that time, I started getting orders from people of 50 bags, 1,000 bags. And some companies started coming to me that they need rice. And the truth is, these companies will not come and then buy rice from you that you don't have NAFDAC number. They needed your rice to be certified by government. They want to see your SON number. They want to see your NAFDAC number. They want to know where you are. So it was impossible for me to get that with the local rice mill I was using. They don't have those things. You can just go and package your rice in the random bag. I think few days ago I uploaded the bag I was using as at that time on Facebook. That was the bag I was using when I started. But when I wanted to sell to companies, because companies are the ones that will buy in large volume. I remember bidding to supply to UBA Bank as at that time because I was operating with them. So I needed to work with them. So that was the constraint I had. As at that time, I didn't have NAFDAC number. And UBA Bank would not just buy the rice from me like that. The authorities will ask for that. So during that time, I now discovered that, okay, there is a way I can get NAFDAC number without getting to build my own factory by myself. And mind you, this is not like an illegal way. This is not a cheat. You can go on NAFDAC website right now as we speak. You will see the procedures there. They give room for that. They allow people to partner with other factories. Now we can call this a white labeling, or let me say, how do I even put it? Yeah, you can call it white labeling. You can see it. They do it in China. Many people come to China. China produce for them, and then they write their name on the bags or on the brand. Just like many times we used to hear that iPhone that we use is produced in China, right? So many of these products, people who use them, they are not the one that produce them. They are just marketing guys. The people that most times will buy the equipment from China, they are marketing guys. They know how to look for customers. So they go to companies, pick their product. Sometimes they even write their name. Like now, when I got my rice processing machine, I discovered that the people that sold the machine to me were not the manufacturers of those machines. But from the outside, you can see that they branded it with their name. It was when I now saw internal some part of those machines, you could see that, okay, this part is not produced by this company. This one is not produced by this company. They just bought, assemble it together and distribute. They come as far as selling to me in Nigeria. Now, my distributor, the guy that sells machines for me in China, he comes to visit Nigeria. There are many of them that will not come, but he visit. Why? Because he's a marketing guy. So he move. He go to Kenya. He has been to Ghana. He has been to Cameroon. He has been to most of the African countries. He has visited all. If not, what is he doing? Looking for people that will buy his machines. He's not the one producing. The guys that are doing the production, maybe they are scared of coming to Africa. They come. So now, let's go straight to our business now. Rice processing. How can you start your rice processing business without a factory? Number one, you can buy from other people and resell. And now, buying from other people and packaging it in your bag with your brand name is not illegal. The only way that you will be tagged illegal and a criminal is when that company is not aware. For example, I don't want to call their brand name, but you know. So let's assume you want to use Billionaire Rice. Billionaire Rice is my brand. Packaged in my own bag as Billionaire Rice. So if you're coming to me to buy my rice, Billionaire Rice, you should sell it in that Billionaire brand. Don't go and package it in your own bag. That one is illegal. If I catch you, I will send you straight to Kili. You go prison straight. It's illegal. You'll be sentenced. I think it's how many years in prison. It's a crime. Now, this approach I'm sharing to you is not that. You're not doing it without my notice. You're coming to my factory. You're telling me that, okay, Billionaire Farmer, since you have a rice processing factory, can I partner with you? I have my own brand I want to push. I want to get NAFDAC number using your factory. My own is that you're the one producing my rice for me. I'm the one selling. There is very few companies that will say no to you when you come using this approach. I will not say no to that because I have observed, I've worked with nothing less than 40 factories and I've discovered that many of them, they are looking for buyers. As I'm chatting with you now, there's a factory in Warri. I'm sorry for calling the name, but the owner comes to me and every day telling me, I have rice, I want to sell. I have rice, I'm looking for buyers. So, the money it costs him to set up that factory, the machines that he bought from China to come and install, and he's now looking for buyers, shows you very clear that he didn't do his market research well. He didn't set out distribution channel. That is his problem. Now you can come in and start marketing this product for this man. There is no way he will tell you no. He owns the structures. See, setting up a rice processing factory is capital intensive. Building those machines, importing those machines at the rate which dollar is to naira is not easy. So anyone who has those equipment and that person does not have buyers, he will be willing for you to use that facilities to produce rice in your bags and sell. His goal is to make money. His goal is not to be bragging that I have a rice factory. No, you have a rice factory. How much are you making? How much is that factory generating for you every day or every week? That is the goal for almost everybody that I know. Many of the rice processing factories we have here in Kanu, they are looking for buyers. Sometimes they can produce their rice and stock in the warehouse and be looking for buyers. Some of those machines, they can go to work and the machine is not functional. They didn't own the machine. They will be like, we don't have work. See, why I'm saying this? So let me break it down for you. You see my own story. So when I imported my rice processing machines from China, installed the machine, spent millions and millions and millions of naira, there were some days my staff will go to work and they will not own the machine. Not because the machine has spoiled. And not because people are not consuming rice in Nigeria. And not because my price was too much. But nobody was willing to come and buy from me. Why is this so? Because they don't know me. They have not tested my brand to boost and say, okay, the rice is high quality. And it will take me a lot for me to get my bags into their hands. Do you know how many people we have in Lagos? Or do you know how many human beings we have in Kano, or let's say in Bayelsa, that need rice? There are so much. But how I can move my rice from Benue State for that rice to be in Warri, in each shop in Warri, is assignment that many producers will not do. And honestly speaking, it's not even an assignment for someone who is into production. As you produce, there should be people who pick this product and sell. So when I saw that challenge, I said, okay, how can I tackle this? And I open up my factory. I call a few persons and I say, okay, you guys can come to my factory, use my machines, I'll process your rice for you. That was when I started making money. People started coming. 1 ton, 4 ton, 5 ton, 300 ton. There were some days that we have nothing less than 500 truck of rice. Just say 500. 50 truck of rice outside waiting. And some are still calling me. We have paddy. We want you to parboil for us. We want you to meet the rice for us. And I have this one. There were calls everywhere because I did what? I took myself out. I didn't say I must use my own brand. Everybody must know my name. If I was doing that, I will not be able to make money. But if I don't operate the factory and I focus on saying everybody will know my name, my bro, you will know my name. I know how to distribute very well. I can come to your house. I've sold for Nigerian Brewery. I've sold for Musanto. I've sold for Sakata. These are international companies. So I know how to sell very well. And I know the system they use to reach people. It costs a lot of money. And many times, let me tell you the truth, they are not even the one doing the marketing. So you can be somewhere be thinking Coca-Cola is the company that is pushing their brand. No, they are not. Someone who has worked with Coca-Cola know that they have a lot of affiliates. They have a lot of affiliate marketers. There are people who come to Coca-Cola and say, okay, me, I want to bring my truck. The whole of Abuja, let me be the one distributing your product. I'll be collecting money from the customers as I bring this product to them. So what they do is they buy the truck, not Coca-Cola. It's not Dangote that owns all the truck you're seeing. Dangote cannot do it. If he tries that business will run down. He focus on producing of cement. He focus on salt. He focus on petroleum. People who distribute, they are different. They just affiliate with Dangote group of companies and they pick his product and distribute. So if you want to focus on distribution, you will make a lot of money. If you want to be the one producing and be the same person handling distribution, you will not go far. I've tried it too. I've worked with many companies. I know they are not the one running distribution. When I was working with Sakata, one of my boss that I was under, he has his own company. He was not working with them like maybe a staff per se. They know that yes, this guy is doing his company but pushing our brand. And he was making big money. They were paying him. Sometimes they will even give us sample seed free. We'll be the one to take this sample seed. We'll go to Kanu. We'll go to Jigawa. We'll go to Katsina. We'll go to Kaduna to meet farmers and sell to them. Not the company. The company is focused on giving us quality seed. So this is the same thing I want you to use so that you can distribute rice. Focus on distribution. Don't go about investing money in processing business. That is very difficult. So now let me run you down now. How much do you need? Right? Let me give you the cost breakdown of how much you need for you to be able to get your NAFDAC number, trademark your name, so that nobody will just come and steal your name. So that when you're pushing it, your name is also growing. See, there is joy in building a brand that everybody knows you by. So for example, if you call Billionaire Rice, everybody should know. That name should be in everybody's head. It's good approach to business. Nobody everybody is happy. You get? Now for you to do that, you have to trademark that name. For example now, I have to trademark Billionaire Farmer. So if I trademark Billionaire Farmer and I see you putting it on your head or on your bag, I'll come and arrest you, take you to court. So you need to trademark your name, get some number, so that many customers can buy from you. knowing fully well that your rice is certified by NAFDAC. So it's a selling point. So how much do you need? What is the procedure? Step by step, guys. So the number one thing you need is contract milling agreement. So this agreement is you enter into with the factory or with the company that is producing the rice. So you can come to my factory and I give you an agreement. You sign the agreement. The agreement is that I'm the one producing rice for you. Now a copy of that agreement, you're going to submit it to NAFDAC. I have a consultant who handles that. My company runs all of that for you. Your own is you have to come on board, bring your money, we do the process for you. Now the next thing is trademark. So trademark will cost you, okay, like the contract milling agreement will cost you 35,000 naira. Good. Now trademark is going to cost you 65,000 naira. So why you're trademarking that name is because of abuse. You don't want anybody to wake up one day and see that because we have put in energy, everybody now knows billionaire rice. Then they will also go and produce their own bags and write billionaire rice on it. So you trademark it. 65,000. Now we have what is called SOP. Now SOP, how do I break it down for you? The procedure of how your factory is going to be run. Now when you are going into contract milling, the understanding is that you're just doing it on a temporary basis. So what they do is they give you that number expires. The NAFDAC number they are going to give you, I have to bring this secret to you, will expire. So now when it expires, you go back and renew it because you have come to them. You are not the one with the factory. So when you're doing that, there's a step that you're going to do. So all that documentation, preparing the rice for you, paying for inspection because they are going to come to your factory and everything, all those one, writing the report for you, submitting, we charge you 450,000 naira. 450,000 naira for SOP. It comprises of step-by-step guide on how your business is going to be run, inspection fee because NAFDAC is coming to the factory, we pay them for inspection, right? Then we pay what again? Let me check. The report. We write a report, send to them and all those things. 450,000 naira. Then the next one is what? Your bag size. Now, if you want to go into processing, there are two things that you need to consider. The number one thing is your bag. Now, you can produce your rice in 50 kg. You can produce your rice in 25 kg. You can do in 10 and 5. The funny thing is that NAFDAC is going to give you number for each of that pack size. Now, if you get NAFDAC number for 50 kg, you will not pick that number and go and write it on 25 kg. It's illegal. They will arrest you. They can seize your product for doing that. You get. So you're going to get the number for each pack size. So if you want to just have 50 kg and 25 kg, then you apply for 50 kg and 25 kg. And that will cost you, that is for you to get the 4-pack size that I recommend for you. Because there's time where people will come and say, okay, my rice is just to go and share for maybe widows in my village. Then I need it at 5 kg. Then you don't have 5 kg. It doesn't make sense. Some people can come and say, okay, I want to share to my staff 10 kg. You need to have all the bag size, 25 kg, 50 kg, 10 kg, 5 kg. So you have to pay money for that separate. So total of that is 175,000. 171,500. Sorry. So now the total cost is 721,500. Total cost 721,500. Now what are the other documents that you need? I've written them here. So the first document you need, of course, your company have to be registered with CAC. So we'll get your CAC document, everything, not just certificate, everything. You submit that document to us. Then the next thing is the name of your product. The name of your product. Like now, I want it to be Billionaire Rice, or you want it to be Esther Rice, or you want it to be Dave Rice, or you want it to be Sunshine Rice. So that name is what we are going to trademark it for you. So we need that name. You choose the name for us. Then when you submit the name, you submit your letterhead, your company letterhead. You submit it for us. That is all. So when you submit this, you have paid your 721,500. The next step is for us to go to NAFDAC office, type all the documents that you need, submit them to their office, and then they will come to the factory for inspection. They will verify that yes, you're doing partnership with this company or this factory. Then they will go and package your brand and give you your brand name. But before that, they will come to the factory to pick sample. Now this sample, you're going to pay money for it separate. Now how many sample? They pick 50 kg 2 bags. They pick 25 kg 3 bags. They pick 10 kg 3 bags. If you're doing 5 kg, they still pick 3 bags. That is how they do. Of rice, not the sack. Package in your bags anyway. So they will pick those bags, take it to their factory, run all the checks that they want to do, and then your brand will be certified. You have your number. Now normally this thing takes sometimes 3 to 4 months. 3 to 4 months for the number to be out. Now this does not mean if you are doing the processing, the procedure, you have paid their money, everything, you will not start packaging your rice. You can do it. You can start packaging your rice knowing fully well that your number is about to come. So but many times you will not package it in your name anyway, because for us to be law abiding, you just wait, or you can just package in those random bags, not your brand. But for your brand to come out and be in the market, is advisable that you have your number, and we handle that for you. We design the bags for you. You pay. If you have listened to my video before where I explain these things to you, I tell you that many people who are going to buy your rice will first consider the packaging, how nice your bag is. Now even you yourself, if you want to buy rice, most times what you look at is the bag. And is the bag fine, knowing fully well that you're not going to eat the rice. And of course, when we get the NAFDAC number for you, you're not going to package rubbish inside that bag. You're going to package high quality rice inside the bag, so that your brand will also sell itself. People should be able to buy your rice and come back again, and refer others and come back again. That is how we do this business. Not like you sold to one person, you insulted the person, then the person never comes back again. No. Your rice is quality, so they can go and come back. Your bag is, because the bag is what is going to attract people first to come and see what you have inside. So you're going to invest a lot of money here. It costs a lot, but I will not be able to give you the exact price right now. Maybe by the time you're watching this video, many things have changed. So many things have changed. So the price, the company that produce the bags, many times for us, they charge you depending on the quantity that you want to produce. The quantity of bags, 5,000 pieces, 10,000 pieces, they charge. Then also the design and the colors that are on that design also determine how much the company is going to charge you. So that is the reason why I say I will not be able to give you the cost of bags production. I can't give you that now, but it's very, very affordable. So I'm going to attach my phone number, and I'm also going to attach a document that contains all the details of what you need to submit for us to do the documentation for you. And then I'm also going to attach a form that if you have those documents, you submit everything to us, then we can reach out to you. We maybe have a little negotiation, and then start your brand process. As simple as that. This is just me trying to help you start your brand. There are many people who are doing it already. They didn't tell you. So me, I have a rice factory, and I need people to come and patronize me. I need people to have to use my facilities so that I can expand my production capacity. So producing for you will not stop me from marketing my brand, but rather it will bring more money for me. And that is how I do with many other people that I partner with. I bring customers for them, and many of them are always happy. because leaving them by themselves, they will not be able to cover much. But if I'm going to bring like 10 customers for them, that their machine will not rest, there is orders every day, people are there with rice for them to produce for them, they make more money. I make more money as a middleman bringing customers for them. So it's a win-win for people that have the factory, it's a win for me, and it's a win for you. We are taking the burden, the stress of maintaining a factory from you. We just want you to stay at the distribution end, be a marketer, and make your money. If this money is what you want to make, you make your money and you're building your brand at a go. So this is a good business for Nigerians who are even in Nigeria, and maybe many of them who are abroad, that want to come and set up a rice processing factory. It's not bad, but start with marketing. Sell this product. Understand how this business is. Then you can build the factory that you want to build. Why stock money down on a factory? So thank you so much for watching this video. If this is a business that you want to go out to, you can reach out to me on WhatsApp so we can kickstart from there, show you the process, help you to get all the documents. I remain Dennison, your billionaire farmer.